everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley, and as you guys know, every Tuesday I have a new video, but I'm starting a couple new things. Like you guys may have seen, I've been doing Q&As for a while, but I want to mix those up and maybe do some P.O. Box videos, which I've been doing. And now I am introducing you to my new series, which is basically my new favorite things of each month. Oprah had her favorite things, now I have my favorite things, so let's get into what I'm loving this September. Obviously, I gotta give some love to my friend Troye Sivan. His new EP is incredible. If you need new music, listen to it. It is so good. So summer is always award show season, and I have been going to a lot of award shows, as you guys have seen on like Instagram and stuff. But trying to have cute outfits for each award show is really difficult because a lot of guys' options are kind of similar and kind of run-of-the-mill standard, whether it's like a black suit or a gray suit or a blue suit. So a fun way that I have found to accessorize and have playful fun with my red carpet looks is pocket squares, and this is one of my new favorite ones. I think it's from Topshop. I love it, and this is like something that I've been collecting this year because of all the award shows that we've been going to. Pocket squares, love them. Another thing that is a lifesaver on the red carpets is these clean and clear oil absorbing sheets. Basically, I have like an oily face. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, it's just my face. It's a great face. It does all the things that I need a face to do, but sometimes it is a little oily, which is not great on a carpet or great during interviews. So these are a lifesaver. I keep them in my pocket, and you can just like wipe all the oil off in just like one little quick little whatever. But I'm sure there's a whole bunch of brands you can get, but these are the ones that I initially got. I fell in love. They're a lifesaver. I don't know if you have oily skin, but this will help. Perfect for red carpets. I have also been trying to do a lot of reading nowadays. I am currently rereading Me Talk Pretty One Day, and the best part about David Sedaris is listening to his voice. If you want to hear him read his chapters, it is just the funniest thing. You can get your first book free on Audible if you use audible.com/Tyler Oakley, but I recommend a David Sedaris book, in particular, Me Talk Pretty One Day. It's one of my favorite ones from him, and I think you will like absolutely die laughing because it is so hilarious. The best thing about an author is when you can hear their voice in the words, and then when you listen to the audiobook, it's even better because their voice is funny within itself. But David Sedaris is definitely one of those people, and if you want to get his book, it's for free. If you use audible.com/Tyler Oakley, you get your first book free. Like I said, you will fall in love with him. You're welcome in advance. My next thing is something that I got from a flea market. As you guys know, Joan Rivers has unfortunately passed away recently, and this is something that kind of shook the YouTube community to the core because Joan had kind of emerged as a YouTuber herself with her show In Bed with Joan. But when I saw her documentary, A Piece of Work on Netflix, I fell in love with her, and I was like, oh my gosh, one of the funniest people ever. And so recently I was at a flea market and I saw this, which is one of her comedy specials on a record vinyl, and I have a record player. So I got this, I fell in love with it. I just have such a respect for her work ethic. If you want to see more of her, I highly recommend her documentary on Netflix, A Piece of Work. It was just a year in her life. Not only one of my favorite things this month, but she is one of my favorites of all time. So go give her some love. One thing that I am absolutely in love with recently that I kind of got from you guys is something that I've seen at tons of like conventions. Instead of taking a selfie, sometimes you guys have these like automatic cameras that are like the what is it called? Like the Polaroids. But they instantly print it out and you can like sign it or you can like date it or whatever. But I have this in my apartment, and it's something that we always like use if we're just hanging out, which I absolutely love because it's like a tangible thing. Like when you take a picture on your phone, it kind of goes nowhere except Twitter or Instagram, but to have like a stack of pictures that are just mine that I don't necessarily post online is like a warm, comforting thing that I love. If you want it, you should get one too. One thing that I love right now that none of you guys will get or care about is this marker. Nobody's gonna care, but I've been signing a lot of posters. I Can't Stop Watching YouTubers posters. It's hard to find a marker that doesn't dry out immediately, and this is the best. I don't know where I got it. I don't know how I found it, but it's Uniproki or Uniproki. They're the best. They don't like dry out at all, so I love them. If you sign a lot of things, get this. I like it. I feel like nobody cares about this except for me, but you know what? It's one of my favorite things this month, so I'm gonna talk about it. Speaking of award shows, I actually just went to the Streamies and I won 2 awards. One of them was for activism, which I feel like I share with you guys. We have done a lot of really cool things for the world on this channel, so this is for you. And then the other one is fan voted. It was Entertainer of the Year, so thank you for voting. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for being a part of the things that we do on this channel. These are because of you guys, so thank you. My next favorite thing is something that, another thing that I got from a flea market, and this is this drawing. I don't know, I just liked it. I thought it was pretty and cute and cool. And then also this frame, which came separately. I put them together at the flea market, but I think this is kind of the direction, or a direction, that I'm going to be going with redoing my room, my bedroom, so I might do like a bedroom tour. If you guys want me to do that, let me know. Stay tuned. Next, because there is no autumn in Los Angeles, I am currently loving this candle. It is, it's got one of those wicks that when you light it, it flickers and like crackles just like a campfire. Bonfire Nights is the official scent of it, and it's just like, oh my god, it smells like Lake Michigan bonfire in the fall, and I miss it. I love it. So one of my favorite things. Another thing that I'm loving is this journal, and it's not necessarily like a diary or anything, but it's a place for me to construct my thoughts, put them down, organize them, and kind of get more clarity on life. So if you feel like you always are like a mess, or you don't really have your life organized, honestly, getting just like a moleskin journal is game-changing, just to be able to write stuff down, or to remember things, or to, like, anytime I have like a podcast idea, or anytime that I have a video idea, or anytime that I want to just like organize how I feel about something, or like a pro and con list, or a to-do list, it goes in here. So if you feel like your life is a mess, get one of these. Another thing that one of my friends is doing right now that is absolutely impressive, that I am just like flabbergasted by, because it's like killing it, loving it, it's just the best thing in the world, is Hannah Hart's new book, My Drunk Kitchen. It's a cookbook, but it's got stories and it's got advice, and it's kind of just amazing. If you want to get it, it's in stores. I keep seeing it in like actual stores like Barnes & Noble. It was on the bestsellers shelf. So if you want to get it, it's just incredible. Go get it, give it some love. Another thing that I am loving right now is this hat. I don't think it's a fedora, so before you judge, it's just like a little beach hat if I'm going to like the pool or like the beach or whatever, because it's summer, even though it's September, but it's 106 degrees today, so I feel like I can still dress like I'm like living for summer, which is this. Am I allowed to wear this? I like it. I think it's cute. Speaking of cute headwear looks, I have also been wearing these bandanas a lot because every YouTuber is, and I'm like, you know what? I want to try it. I saw Marcus wearing one and I was like, that's cute. I feel like I'm in 5 seconds of summer, which y'all will deal with, but what do you think? Let me know what you think. Can I wear this? I think I'm gonna wear this. And then my last thing that I'm absolutely loving is my new Team Internet shirts. I am in love with these. They're like baseball tees. They are the softest, cutest. They come in maroon, they come in baby blue. So if you want to get one of these, the link is below, but if you buy one, send me a picture of you being cute in it, and you might be my person of the week, which means you will go right there. If you want to see my latest video, it is a collaboration with Michelle Obama. Click right there. If you want to hear my latest podcast, click right there. That's also one of my favorite things this month. You guys have made it the #1 comedy podcast, which I cannot thank you enough for. Me and Corey have a ball making it, so I hope you guys love it. But this episode is an interview with Troye Sivan, which I think you guys will like. Go listen to it and give it a rating on iTunes. We really appreciate it. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a fabulous life, and I will see you guys next time. Later.